Get started with a quick little blessing, if you'll join me. Heavenly Father, thank you for spring. Thank you for it finally behaving like spring here in Indiana, and for this time with my friends. We love you. We appreciate your blessing on our business. So be with us tonight and always. Amen.
Amen.
So, well, do we have anybody have anything they want to crow about as we get started here tonight? I love a little crow time, hear what's going on in y'all's businesses. Anybody? Anyone?
All right, Denise.
Dee
She's being polite and waiting.
Yeah, I was getting the evil eye from Teresa. The stank eye, I mean. So I have another consultant coming in that I interviewed this morning.
All right.
She's supposed to be with us tonight, but I don't know if she's going to make it. Hopefully she will, maybe late, but yeah. And she's very likely going to be working the business, which I'm so grateful for.
Yay. Yay. Did you just hear Mulligan come crashing through my door?
No.
He's having the zoomies now. He's just got to be the center of attention, apparently. But anyway,
congratulations, Denise. That is 8 new people in just over a month. You guys, 8.
Great.
Mulligan was running around with excitement over your 8 people.
Exactly. Mulligan was zooming. My office.
Would you get him out of here? He's being a big distraction. Well, that's wonderful, Denise. We're so excited for you. Good deal. Who else? Anybody else got anything exciting? Well, I'm just going to say, as we say all the time, this little sheet is magical. Had $508 in sales today, just because people are like, oh, we'll throw in another one of those and throw in one of those. So it is magical. Sold a men's skincare set today. Gosh, when's the last time I did that? That was kind of exciting. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started then with our Did You Know? I love this meeting every month. It just forces us to take a minute, because people will say, well, tell me a little bit about that one. So where shall we start? Teresa, you want to kick us off with one of your favorite
Sure,
topics?
I'll just start right at the top left-hand corner with the Time-Wise 3D Foundation, because there's one right here, and then there's another one right here, and then there's another one. Because I don't know about you, and Susan, we kind of tease about this all the time, but I kind of mix and match. Surprise, surprise. Based on the way my skin, how many of you guys have combination skin? Okay, I definitely have combination, and in the summertime I'm oily, wintertime I'm dry, and and it just whatever it wants. I love the fact that we have the matte wear and the luminous wear and the 3D foundations, and when it's summertime and I really need to be matte, I can do that. I can kind of moisten it up and kind of look more dewy in the wintertime if I use the luminous. But guys, if you've never tried mixing the two of them, I like to put the matte wear on first, and then I just like to tap a little bit of the luminous, either in the same shade or maybe a slightly darker shade to give you a little boost of color. Like I wear the beige neutral 150, and it is very neutral. So a little, like I can bump it up to a 180, warm 180, and just tap it on my face and go matte with a little bit of luminous. Anyway, something for you guys to try, but our foundations are awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We have the best foundations from CC Cream, and I'm a CC Cream girl, but these foundations seem to magically match somebody's skin tone. You don't have to be the perfect. And there is a foundation quiz that you can send your customers to. There's actually a little QR code. Do you mix yours with the matte too, Benita? She said she mixes CC Cream with the matte 3D foundation. That's awesome. So, be creative with our products and have fun with them. But just know that we have the best foundations on the block. Sue?
I'm laughing at myself because just at a glance on this, I thought it was the CC cream, and that's what I gave somebody half price on today. I'm like, oh, guess I should look this a little more closely, but doesn't matter. You got to have price foundation, so that was great. But I love the 3D foundation. I wear it year round. I love the matte. I've never tried doing the mix, but I do love that tip. So appreciate that. Very, very good. I wear 150 pretty much year round, and then I'll use bronzer to kind of give me a little sun-kissed look, but I like maybe just dabbing a little darker shade on it. What John Maxwell used to call it? Oh,
Word. What was that?
oh, it'll come to me.
Me too.
Shoot, you know what I'm talking about.
I do. I totally do. Because that's when
Yeah, where you would take a little darker one. That's gonna
Well,
bug me.
we'll think of that. We will think about that.
We'll think of it.
So, John,
Well,
thank
I'm
thank
going
you.
to talk next. I'm going to go down because Teresa, you're the best one talking about the booster. So I'm just going to go down. I'm going to talk about the Satin Body Whipped Body Cream. I love this. Again, I didn't, it says on here white tea and citrus fragrance on here. But what I gave somebody today was the white tea. I'm sorry, what's the one?
Water lily.
Water lily. Gave her that one instead. But this really is indulgent. I'm not going to open this. I know you've all seen it before, but if I open it, that kind of ruins this one being saleable for me. But it is like whipping cream in here. It smells decadent. Clinically shown to moisturize your skin and keep it hydrated for 24 hours or more. Smells so good. This is a great thing to suggest for like Mother's Day. I sell a lot of these at Christmas time, just because it's a little different and it just seems a little more decadent in this tub. I love the scent, both of the scents. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Do you guys sell a lot of the whipped body creams? See, you may not, but you'll sell more of them now because of this. This is the beauty
And if you sell
of
one of it, you'll get repeat on them. People are
Yes.
sometimes they'll get something off. That's why I love this. They'll get something off of this sheet that they've never tried before, and then they try it and they go, "Oh my gosh, I'm in love with it." And that's what I found with the body creams. I don't have a ton of customers, but every person who's bought one has been a repeat on that particular product. So we probably need to show it more. Nora?
Yeah, I have a few customers that's all they buy, and she'll buy 3 at a time, maybe every other month. I'm like, what the heck do you do with all of
You're
it? She loves it. She's like, this body butter is the best. So
yeah,
it's a
body
big
butter.
seller.
That's a good
Body
good way
butter.
to-
That's what she
Yep.
calls it. Yep.
That's awesome. Okay. Teresa, you want to jump over and talk about the HA and ceramide? I mean, we've talked about these a lot before with these boosters. I don't even have any left on my shelf because somebody ordered enough to get 2 of those at half price and I had 2, so they're gone.
Well, and they will be. I mean, these are, I mean, Mary Kay's timing is always so perfect. I mean, I can just tell people this is the new dermacosmetics. I mean, we've gone a step beyond just skincare and we've gone into dermacosmetics, which is like cosmetics that you could purchase from a dermatological office. I can say dermacosmetics, but I can't say dermatologist. Okay. Anyway, I love these boosters. I sell a bunch of these boosters, and this is the booster. This is the #1 booster as far as I'm concerned. This is it. This is the HA plus ceramide hydrator. Okay, there you go. And the HA stands for hyaluronic acid. And that is, again, the newest scientific boost in your skin because hyaluronic acid helps your skin. It plumps your skin. It helps it hold moisture. It hydrates for hours. It helps get rid of fine lines and wrinkles. And people, I think, even like I said, I'm combination skin, oily in the summertime, but I will still use this hydrator because there's a difference between oiliness and moisturization and hydration. And hydration plumps your skin so that it doesn't look taut. It doesn't, those little teeny lines. Have you ever really gotten really close to your face? And that's just dryness when you're seeing that. Granted, there are visible skin lines, but the little lines that just might creep down your cheeks, around your nose, that is skin dryness, and that's what this product is for. It's to boost your regular skincare regime. So it doesn't change what you're using in your skincare. It's just an additive, and I tell people it's like a supplement. What do you need in your diet? So what do you need on your face? And then this would be the supplement. We would suggest one of the 4 boosters that we have. You can typically use 2 boosters at a time, but everybody needs this particular booster. So it would be used daily. It'd be used twice a day, morning and night. It can be used with clinical solutions. So if you're on that and using the retinol, you can use this in addition to it. So it can be layered with all of our skincare. This particular booster, not all of them can be, but this one can. So I will, by the end of this month, sell a bunch of these to current customers who aren't using them just because of the sheet, because that's the first thing I'm going to steer them to. And if you don't do that, when you go, you qualify for a half price product or 2 half price products, let me tell you about a couple of things that I'm really excited about. They're on the sheet that you just need to look at, and then you can steer them to a few of these products for them to use that they've never used. Love this. Use it every day.
Remind us, or remind me, what's the order? Where does that go?
After your cleanser, after your cleanse and tone. It's the first thing on your face, before serums, after cleanser.
Okay. That's what I thought. Closest to clean skin. Yeah.
Can you mix that with other boosters too?
You can mix it with, you can layer it with any booster. You can, and be careful with that.
Not
mix. Yeah. It's not mix. You are
layer.
I'm the mixologist, but we're not supposed to mix. So yes, you can layer it with any other boosters, any other skincare. And so typically what the company's suggesting with these boosters is that you use this one really, and then pick one other booster that is for the particular supplement that you need for your skin, whether it's the lines, whether it is, I can't even remember what the other ones are off the top of my head.
Brightener.
Yes, the brightener. And I like I use the brightener and the plumper. That's what I call it, the plumper.
Thank you. That's the only one I haven't tried yet. So
It's the only one I haven't.
I think I'm going to crack it open myself.
Very good. Well, next on here, I'll go ahead and talk about the Time Wise Repair Eye Renewal Cream. And I don't have one to show you because I sold them all today. They are on here. Somebody goes, well, I may as well get 2 of those. And then somebody's husband needed an eye cream. She goes, well, let's give him that one since it's on sale. So, they're gone. But I do love this eye cream. The cool thing about the coolest thing about this, I think, is its applicator. I love the glaze. Teresa, that's the word, is glaze.
Right.
Oh, I knew my brain would think of it right in the middle of it. John Maxwell used to say you can glaze with a little deeper
color,
foundation color.
Glaze. That's right.
Very
good.
Thank you. Like, what's my brain doing? It's just like in the background running. Anyway, Voluform, I don't even say repair anymore. I think Voluform sounds so much more, I don't know, high end. Repair just sounds like you're broken. I don't like that. But this helps with under eye puffiness, helps lessen the appearance even of dark circles. It has liquid crystals that will reflect light to make the skin look more luminous. I love that that little end of it. What is it made of? I forget the name of that. See, I would bring out to work on that, but it's the same metal that they use when a boxer comes out of the ring and you see them rub this cold metal under their eyes to help the swelling go down. That is what our applicator tip is made of, and it's to stimulate circulation and help reduce puffiness. You can just squeeze out about the size of a grain of rice. You can apply it with your fingertips if you want, but why not just apply it directly with that applicator, then turn it around to the little curvy part of that metal tip and let it massage just right in there because it feels cold. It reminds me of our little roller thing, how it's always cold. It feels really good, gives you a nice lift. firms and tones the skin around the eyes, which of course the skin around your eyes is the first place where you show signs of aging. It's been said that this will double the skin hydration and increase the moisture in that area for 12 hours. So, you know, they call it youth in a stick, and just a really, really great eye cream. I like all of our eye creams. Now this is something that I go back and forth between. I love firming eye cream. I love the eye renewal. I love our Indulge eye gel. It just depends what my eyes need at the time. So love the Voluform eye renewal cream. So what about you guys? Any comments about that? Or is that a big seller for you guys? Is it very long lasting? I mean, somebody says, well, maybe I'll just get 3 of those. And I'm like, they'll last you forever. I mean, it's the size of a grain of rice. Yeah. So anyway, that's one of my faves.
Yep.
So, okay. Teresa.
Well,
What do you
I
want
will talk about the naturally exfoliating powder. I don't know if you guys have used this, tried this, but there are so many fun additional uses for it. I think I always like those additional hacks that you can have. And so
Really?
I thought I'd just throw out a few of them. Obviously, it's an exfoliator. So you can just mix it with a little water after on cleansed face and, you know, exfoliate away. It feels like a little bit like cornmeal baking soda mixture. You know, it's kind of real natural feeling, and it kind of dissolves in your skin as you're rubbing it in. Feels wonderful when you rinse it away, and so just in that. But you can also then mix it with an oil. I love mixing it with the naturally nourishing oil. Love this stuff for everything. This is a whole nother night. We could talk about all the things that this oil can do. But mix a little bit of the oil with the exfoliating powder. And again, you're getting all that nourishing oil with the exfoliation. It's great as a little second hair day, third hair day, pick me up, just to put a little bit on the roots and kind of dust it around and then comb it through. Now, a little bit, okay? The last time I did it, I ended up with a big glob on there, and it looked like I had big chunks of dandruff all over. So that took quite a bit of brushing. So a little bit, put a little bit in your hand, kind of dust it around, but it does work, and it works great. You can mix it with your lotions as you're putting on a lotion. You can use a lotion to kind of gently exfoliate and let this, because again, it's a naturally exfoliating powder. So it's not something that necessarily has to be washed off right away. It's, I don't know, what all do you all use it for? Somebody throw out something. Benita's got something.
Okay. Now, you know, in the summer where we sweat in those areas we don't want to sweat in, I have a special little applicator brush, and mine always sits on the table, and then I brush where I need to brush. It's a great freshener, and it really, really helps on those hot days.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I never thought. And so you just leave it on. You just brush the powder.
Yeah, just leave it on. Kind of reminds me of talc powder.
Yeah, it would.
And, you know, and we know that's not good for you, but we know this is.
Well,
So-
I have never heard of doing that.
Oh gosh, girls, where have y'all been?
Exfoliating powder like talcum powder?
Yeah, I mean, you can use it under your arms, and it's a fresh scent, and yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a new one.
But make sure you have a brush just for the body.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a brush that nobody else is going to be using,
And
right?
nobody else is going to use.
For me,
Oh, my
only.
word.
And we just had Denise's, the lady that she was talking about at the beginning. I'm going to call you Ritz, but I know it's Yuritsa. And welcome to our Zoom meeting.
Hi, thank you.
Hey, Yuritsa.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Hey, Ritz, thank you for being with us, babe.
Of course. Sorry, I'm a little late. My other job ran a little
That's
longer
okay.
than I realized.
That's okay.
Well, we are just moving along. We're talking about the products in our monthly special deals. And next on the list is the lip liners. And you know, I have to admit, I used to wear lip liner religiously and I've gotten a little bit away from it. So one thing I love about these is it reminds me of products that, hey, get that back out. You know, we get it at half price. We should be using it all. And I love our lip liners because they are waterproof. They're real kind of has like a buttery, real soft lead, so to speak. And using a lip liner gives your lips more definition, makes you look more polished. People that say, you know, my lip color seems to feather or bleed outside of the actual lip. This is a great product that just kind of stops that from happening. It's a long wearing formula. And it feels very velvety and moisturizing on your lips. One thing I've always been told that is if you have a lip liner color that coordinates well with your natural lip color, your lips will look fuller, contoured, and flawless. So it's a great thing. And I used to, and I'm going to do this. This is one of my favorite colors. It's medium nude. Think it goes with so many of the lip colors that I wear. I also sell a lot of berry is one that I sell a lot of. And one cool thing to do, this is an old trick we've used way forever ago, is that you would line your lips and then fill in with your lip liner and then put your lip color or gloss over the top of it so that as that might wear away after a couple cups of coffee, you're still left with some lip color. Does anybody else do that? Line it, yeah, line and fill it in. What's y'all's favorite or best-selling lip liner? Medium nude is mine.
Medium nude is number one.
Medium nude, yeah. Medium nude and berry. I don't know that I've ever sold a coral or a dark chocolate or anything like that, but
I like the rose when I'm wearing
Rose.
a pink lipstick. Medium
yeah,
nude takes it down. I can use medium nude, but with a pink lipstick, but I like a rose, which is going to really make it pop. Something about our lip liners and eyeliners that some people, I don't think, even realize is that there's a sharpener on the end.
That's
Did
right.
y'all know that?
Yep.
Hopefully everybody knew that you can take the very end off, little cap, and you need to show this to your clients because I've shown it to clients who've been customers for years and they're like, what? And just take it and then put it in that little thing and give it a couple little light twists and it's back to looking nice and queeny again. There you
Did
go.
you know too? I just noticed this down inside the box. Like if you open, I'm not going to do this because this is something I'll sell. But if you open up the box flat, it gives you the directions about sharpening. There's
I didn't know
pictures
that.
in there. I didn't know that either till just now when I would put it back in. I'm like, what in the world? You can just see the little directions inside of it. So somebody could just open that up. So pretty cool. Yeah. So that is lip liner. Somebody can get it for $6 this month. So very good. Teresa, what's next?
All right. I might as well do the all over eyeshadow brush because everybody needs an all over eyeshadow brush. And it is like your little staple. I think it's really fun. I like the way Monica designs these sheets, that there's something there for everybody. And if they're just going, yeah, well, just throw in, I need another eyeshadow brush, they're spending another $6. So, it kind of gives all kinds of focus, but this is the all over eyeshadow brush. And that is exactly what it's for. It's for applying your neutral color or your base color on your lid and then blending it. And so this is it in the regular brush set. It is one of the regular brushes in the set, but I love the fact that they've been doing this for quite a while. We can buy all the brushes individually, and I do sell quite a bit of the brushes individually. So anybody have any tips, tricks, or suggestions? Oh, I will say this. If you've never tried using the finishing spray on your eyeshadow brush before you put your eyeshadow on, you got to do that. Give it a little spritz, put it in your eyeshadow, put your eyeshadow on, and it comes on bolder, stronger. more even, you'll love it. You will love it. Benita, you're going to say something. She's dying to
You
say
know,
something.
she's antsy over here. I learned just in the last month that trick, doing it with our eyeshadows and putting it on our brush, but using it for eyeliner. And I have started using that as my eyeliner.
And I love shadow as eyeliner too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So when
I-
people say they don't have, we don't carry blue eyeliner, I go, oh, but let me show you a trick. So then I sewed an eyeshadow and a soda brush and the finishing.
Exactly. Exactly.
Uh,
Nora?
Yeah, one of the ways to upsell that brush too is, it's a Lori Hogg quote of, you have more than one fork, don't you? So you need more than one
Oh,
eyeshadow brush because you're using more than one color. And this way you don't have to be cleaning. So that's an easy way to be like, yeah, you need another one of these. Add that on.
Yeah.
yep. Good,
Yeah.
good tip.
Okay, I'll go ahead again. I don't have it. I've sold it. This is, well, maybe I do. Nope, I don't. It is the Botanical Effects Cleanser. And we had the of course, we've got the botanical line now that's the hot pink and the green, but the product line on here is your Formula 1 for dry or Formula 2 for normal skin. And Botanicals was always a really simple skincare system for people that it really didn't have any concerns about, the signs of aging. They just wanted simple, kind of holistic benefits, not a lot of dyes or fragrance, a little easier on the budget. Even the packaging is gentle on the planet. That's Botanical. So if somebody says, I just need a really simple cleanser, I don't need all the bells and whistles, I just need to get my face clean, Botanicals is a good product to use. It's just mild and gentle, real simple cleanser. Anybody sell much of the botanicals? I admittedly do not, but Dee Dee, you do? Do you sell more of that form? See, there's the dry and normal cleanser and freshener on, then there's the other one that's for all skin types. Which one do you sell more of?
As of late, it's been the newest one.
The newest one.
Yeah, but I use the freshener out of the number one. When we used to do 5
Spritz
steps,
it.
and
Yeah.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
I can't do without it. It's in my head, and I have to have it.
I
So I
do
use
use
them.
freshener. We used freshener for 100 years.
Mhm.
I do kind of miss it. I mean, we've
Well,
got the
60 maybe, but yeah.
yeah 60. That's true, not 100. But other than blemish control toner, that number 2 that they do a cotton ball. So this is part of that. So just simple cleanser. So it's kind of cool that you put that on there. I'm like, really? But you forget that we have something that simple and very reasonable. An $18 cleanser, $9 this month with a $50 purchase. Okay, girl.
Well, it's the
Next.
Mary Kay travel bag, and I've already sold it. That's been what I've been hit on. So thank you for having one, Susan, because everybody that's made their purchase, that's the first thing. If they got the 50% off deal, they've said, oh my gosh, I got to have a travel bag. Even if they've already got one, they want another one, or they want one for a gift. I mean, I sell a lot of these, and boy, the fact that these are half price, you better stock up this month because they'll be gone. That's a big one. And, who doesn't love the travel bag? I love the fact that all the pockets, make sure when you're demoing it, when you're talking about it, when you're romancing it, that I love what Cindy Shepa said. If she's even a stripper, she calls it, yeah, because you can strip off the bags. And what was it? Anybody who just recently watched that video that I shared, she said she calls it the name of the bag. What was the name of the bag, Denise? Anybody watch it? Something. Sorry, I'm totally going off on a tangent, but you got to watch. I'll share it with Susan. you've got to watch this video. She talks about how to romance the travel bag, and she got a cute name for it and some cute things she says about it. So that's I'll just stop right there.
Or your brain will suddenly, you'll blurt out, Blaze.
I know it. It probably will about 2:00 in the morning.
Oh, that's so
Not
funny.
Ida.
Yeah, it's great. And those bags will go through TSA. If you need a clear bag for your 3-ounce or less products, it always has made it through TSA really well as we travel to seminar. Last thing as we wrap up here are the men's fragrances. I'm not going to go through all of them. My son loves the high intensity ocean. And I just think those high intensity sport, all of those smell so good. And of course, Domain has always been a favorite, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 men's fragrances. Holy cow. That's just something when you're at parties and in person, it's great to have a few boutique items in the middle of the table. And that's where you sell them. I sell them at my open houses because bottom line, that's when people are there and able to smell them.
And again, she's so smart because what comes in June? Father's Day.
Father's
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah.
So she's already planning for Father's Day, and you could say, well, she's like somebody like, well, I'm not really sure. Well, do you have a Father's Day gift? So smart.
She just thinks this all through. I just love her brain. So, well, anyway, thanks you guys for being on here. This is May the 9th. Dee Dee, what you want to say?
Am I unmuted?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Teresa, would you be so kind as to explain the special sheet really quickly to Yaritza
No, absolutely.
as to how we use it?
I would be
Yes.
glad to. This is a sheet that we use monthly. A director created it a couple of years ago. We all got on the bandwagon a little over a year ago, I guess, and it's been a game changer for us. So when our clients purchase for every $50 they purchase, they get to select a half price product off of this sheet. So not across the board, not out of the lookbook, but from this sheet, they get to select a half price product, which often they pick something that they haven't tried before, that they've been thinking about trying. It gets them on a new product. It's not costing us anything. We're, basically giving it at cost. So it's just the perfect way to upsell. And so if somebody has a $200 order, she's going to get 4 items from this sheet. It changes every month. We know about the new sheet a few days before the end of the prior month, so we can start preparing for this. And every consultant who's on here who's using this consistently, it has been a game changer, honestly. And Susan just said at the very beginning of the meeting, you had a $500 day, over $500 day, and a lot of it, probably 100 or more, 200 was attributed to just upselling them on this from this sheet.
Yeah. And as she said, it's not something, you're not profiting on those particular items, but it's cash flow, right? And it's getting them hooked on something they might not have ever tried before. Plus, they just love you. And when they start catching on and they say, okay, for my half price item, I want blah, blah, blah. So post that on your private client page when you have that set up. You can put these down in your reorder bags. You can text it out at the first of the month, let people know. So it's just really a good thing. So
yeah, it's the extras that we do. I think it's the and then some that sets us apart. And like Susan said, your clients will love you for it. So
yeah.
All right, you guys, thank you so
you.
much for being on with us. Keep on making May amazing. There's still 3 weeks left. Let's do this.
Right. And Mary Kay's birthday is coming up. What,
And
Friday?
happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day.
Mother's
Happy
Day.
Mother's Day.
Have a great night, you guys.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Thanks you all.
Bye.
Bye.